things look a bit strange here in Dark City again is because I've been drinking potions, night vision potions, although I'm beginning to think I should have drunk Cure the Cold potions. I've been a bit sick and out of it on and off over the last week or so, and here I am back on top of the public toilets in Dark City trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. There's a button of some sort I'm supposed to press to get into the big green building you can see off to port there, but where is it? What's going on? Where am I going? And why, oh why, is my frame rate so bloody bad? No, I don't know. Anyway, yes, I didn't do that good a job with my previous podcast, which was more about the chaos of the beginning, the absolute screaming porridge. In fact, one of the reasons I was downing night vision potions was because I couldn't see where I was going half the time, particularly in the darker reaches, and especially that sewer section. It turns out that there's one bit of sewer that actually has an iron door and a nearby button. So I'm just going to have a bit of a read of what I'm supposed to be doing. So I've got to get to Gentech security, blah blah blah, I've got to do that, I've got to do this, press a button, button, where is the button? I don't know. Anyhow, might as well see if I can find the blaster thing. It must be around here somewhere. I probably walked past it about 2 or 3 dozen times, not knowing where I was going, following other people, ending up doing blowing puck. Did I just spot something there? I can't recall. I keep thinking oh, here it is. It's very hard to see. Okay, so I'll whack it now. I've got to figure out what it opens, if anything. So I smacked myself on the chin. Did I see something? I'm not quite sure. No. So obviously I wasn't quite spotting what was there, because normally those locked doors stay locked. Bloody idiot. But eventually I did manage to finally figure it out, as I go round and round and round, because you probably spotted it before I did. So poke, let's go back to the button, there is the button. It's easier to hit when you're crouched. Oh, by the way, yes, that should be it, so if I click that, let's see if it's done anything. Didn't I see something? Not quite. Ah! Now I can go to the loo. And it turns out the stalls, the walls don't go all the way to the top, so you can have a chat. So anyway, having managed to succeed at that, just to let you know, I have also been playing with that new toy over there. I've got a DJ mixer, which is nicely holding up the fact that I found a secret entrance into the, what was it called? The Gentech building? Yeah. So anyway, pretty soon you might hear some DJ mixes. So here I am, trying to figure out what's what. Thank heavens for these night vision potions, I have to say. So I don't know what those machines are, why the doors are open. It's all very queer. But where am I supposed to go? I'm not quite sure, so I'm looking around, being very confused. There's nothing unusual about that. Now you saw that, pardon me, some pretty pictures. That's the way back down. Supposed to go up here, perhaps? I'm not sure. There's a switch or something. So obviously completely puzzled. Not quite sure what I'm doing. So I suppose at some point I'm going to have to just try. So I obviously can't get out there. Now you might notice that prominent picture there, something in the chests. So I suspect that these doors are open for a reason, because I was going to find out later that that particular, now it is mind enduring shame that I mucked around in here for about 20 minutes or so and didn't notice the switch behind the door. Yeah, that's right. Trying to parkour, and as you can see, as usual, I am absolutely cack at it. So I'm trying to figure out what I need. So get some blocks out to avoid being blocked by the anti-AFK machine. Yep, there we go. On top, hooray! Oops. Okay, we're on top, there we go. Now how do I get on top of here? Thinking. Now obviously I have to get across to that painting. There is a secret passage behind that painting. But how do I get there? I wasn't quite sure. So I managed to get across to here, because I'm going in the wrong direction this time. I managed to jump across to here, and jump across to here, jump across this ledge, and then we sort of crane out, and we try flicking the switch here. And the switch, it does nothing. Try hitting it with a bow, that doesn't work either. I'm trying to get that damn switch. Obviously, as you can tell, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, and lo and behold, my night vision potion has run out. So I've got the suspicion that that switch there does nothing more than turn the lights on and off. Yep, it only turns the lights on and off. Complete misdirection. And I still haven't spotted that switch in the machine. I've got to get into that portrait, the one that looks like a skull in this texture pack. The question is, how? Yep, there it is. I mean, that light is the only one that doesn't have an obvious switch associated with it. So the question is, how to get over there? I mean, it's obvious I've got to get onto the ledge that I'm sort of jumping around behind, and then I've got to do it? Well, I don't really know, and I tried and tried and tried and tried, and I tried some more, and eventually I just gave up. I'd had guts full of the Dark City, and that's the last you're going to hear of it. I went away and did other things. So what other kinds of things did I do? Well, let's find out. Okay, one of the things I've been mucking about with is Viscera Cleanup Detail. This is an alpha build, as you can see in the corner, so it's got a lot of bugs in it. So let's find a nice bright one that we can... this one's good. Evil Science, which is good because it's nice and bright, so you can see what I'm doing. Because the idea here is the burly space marine has been and gone. He has defeated the mutant alien horror menace. His mighty fuse and mighty laser, blah blah blah, woof woof woof. Oh my god, what a mess. I mean, space stations are pretty expensive. It's not like you can just go down to the warehouse or something to buy space station parts. So somebody has to go in and clean them up, and that is me. Well, it says I'm younger than I really am. Sanitation professional. Sorry, I've got a throat lozenge. So, yep, he's made a mess. What a mess. What a mess. Well, somebody has to clean it up. Fortunately, I have with me my mop. Look at that. That's space-age cleaning technology, right there. And when I'm finished, I can just punch out. Just like that. Oh, now I need a bucket. Yes, one of the problems with the alpha at the moment is there's not much to do. So you do a lot of walking backwards and forwards to collect buckets and things. So I press the 2 key because I'm going to need my... Whoops. This bit of the floor slippery. Now, where's that bucket-o-matic? Now, it's around here somewhere. I'm going to make a mess, but I can't avoid it. Yes, see, slopping through those bloodstains means that my gumboots are leaving it. Whoops, there we go. So we... Righty. So let's get back to where we were working. Okay. Right click to drop down. And you just smack the bucket dead center with your mop to clean it up. And look at that, all nice and clean. Nice, clean, shiny, squeaky clean stairs. Oh, there's something else you do too, rather a lot. Walk around picking up things, or bits of things. There were people. Once. So I need to get something else. Like a big old bio-waste container. And so we pick up. Now there are some problems with picking things up like this. As you can see, as you move around, the torso gets closer and closer until I am hugging it to myself, which means I can't see where the bottoms. Oh no. Oh, now I have to clean it. I have to clean it up now, you know. And it's just sitting on the top there, being annoying. Get in. Get in, you evil thing. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Who thought putting the rubbish away was be so damn difficult? Yes, finally! And of course I'm standing in the blood, so making a mess. Every time you move. So I can imagine in multiplayer things could get I can imagine in multiplayer things could get pretty blooming fraud. Because you could because there'd be a lot of sabotage going on. That's looking much better now. But now we've got to find the incinerator. Fortunately, I think I know where it is. Be careful. I just don't know. I don't want to run too fast because if I do, please tell me something didn't fall out. Yeah, see, everything's starting to havoc their way out of the container. Oh, I've overfilled it a bit, I think. Oh dear. Let's see if I can just get to where the incinerator is without any mess. Two bits of lake. No. Oh dear. It's only a. Oh. I did mention this was alpha, didn't I? I mean, it's great. Who knew that the cleaning somebody else's room could be so much fun? Okay, there we go. Lift it up. Did I just kick something? I don't know. Oh no! I don't believe it. Every time I pick up that bucket, oh crikey! Every time I pick up that bucket, something falls out or it falls over. Whoops. Anyway, split these plates flat. Bones! Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. I don't know which bit though. But anyway, that's enough of alpha games. you're here for the Minecraft. This is why it's called Ecclescraft. So, we're going back to my single-player game. Remember Ecclescraft number 6, I think it was? Where I was showing how I get started the Eccles way. Well, I went for a bit of a wander. I decided to look for a village, which is one of the things I do as I'm getting started. So, I finally found one. Basically, northeast of my original start point. So, if we went off in that, about in the southerly direction there, eventually you'd see my ratty tower. Just what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that torch there, because it's always important with a village to try and wall things off so that, and light them up of course, so that you have plenty of light and a paucity of goobies. Yeah, that's okay. So we've got the usual mad issue with critters everywhere. I might put a bed in later on. What's in here? Ooh, diamonds. We've got some diamonds, apples, some obsidian, and some bread. Should I take those diamonds? No, I won't, because I haven't got anything to do with those diamonds yet. Okay. So the other thing I do is when I find a village and I've got these crops, plant crops, I put I tend to put torches at the corners. I'm going to have to work this section because for some reason the villagers insist on roaming around here all the damn time. They just will not go anywhere else. I'm guessing that spawn just isn't working for them. I might make a few more doors later on. Because when I came here I needed a place to stay. And I ended up hiding in the back of a dark oak tree. Is that what they call them? Dark oak trees? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, let's get some more light on here. Now, because the more light that plants are exposed, crop plants are exposed to, the quicker they grow, obviously. At least that's my impression anyway. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Now, as far as I can tell, they really like that house. I don't know why. But at least a good thing about this, we've got a church, we've got a library with a crafting table, we've got a smithy, and fortunately I had easy access to truly Brobdingnagian amounts of wood. What I have to do later on is see if I can find pumpkins, and then I'll see about adding ground-based lighting rather than having torches and torches and torches and torches and torches. It's all quite nice. As you can see, I'm trying to make sure that everything's lit up nicely. Time for... yeah, that's lit up nicely. Blink. You can tell it's starting to get dark. Really don't want to be attacked by a creeper in this place. You know, sandstone isn't exactly... let's do something about this. Also, I can use the sand to fill in all the holes. Sorry. Okay, it's getting too down for my liking. Now I need to get some wool. I'm sure I did it. I think I might have ended up killing some sheep, which might upset some people. So I'm just going to drop it here. I'm not going to try risking my villagers. Anyway. So, back at my single player start point, I had to come back to get a few bits and pieces. And it's a good time as any to talk about, well, as I record this is the weekend before my birthday. Yep. Oh, Eccles is getting older. And if it wasn't for the content matching system that YouTube has, well, if it wasn't for that, I'd plug the clean into what, did I just see something? Okay, that's that. Oh, where'd he come from? Hey, I'm trying to have a bit of a soliloquy here, you get out of it. Food, get rid of it. Where'd he come from? And again, the problem with this particular video is that I don't know where that came from, but crikey, you think it's a perfectly safe cave that you've basically mapped out, and effectively I have. So where would he have come from? Is there another hole or something here? Oh, I don't know. I'm out of here. I've got what I want. And I'm hungry. That's the big thing. I better go and molest something, but anyway. It'll be my birthday in about a week. And I'm starting to feel old, as usual. And I'm starting to feel depressed about the fact that at the ripe old age of 43, I still haven't got my rifle. Hey, come back. And here I am chasing. I'm unable to catch up with this bloody cow. I'm quite good at whacking, passing. Got him. It. Hermaphrodite. Right. I probably got enough beef to cook down. I mean, I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do for my birthday anyway. I mean, do I ask for a steak dinner? Do I... is there something I particularly want for my parents? I mean, Dad took me out to Kathmandu, and the Batoni one, as it turned out. Because if I remember correctly, they didn't have the particular kind of jacket that we really wanted in Coastlands, so I'm going to take that eventually. Wait, there we go. 2 nice juicy steaks. I mean, I suppose I should really be looking at let's make things better. So let's go rambling away. But yeah, recently I've been looking at we have a joke here at home about pubs, buying a pub and running that, ha ha ha. Wouldn't even need to open it to the public, but I don't know, for some reason I've been taking it a bit more seriously, as in kind of like a business venture. Anyway, let's not worry about my birthday maunderings. Where are we now? We're back in Noirland, and my latest construction. Quite a few carrots have been gilded, quite a few pufferfish have been brewed, quite a few potions have been imbibed, laced with redstone to create these fascinating glass domes with stone brick bases and pumpkin illuminations. What are they? What is this place? Well, this is an underwater farm. I wasn't particularly happy with my above ground ranch. I'm going to have to see if I can get back to it at some point. So let's go outside and have a bit of a swim, shall we? Bit of a swim. Doesn't look impressive with the pumpkins warm and glow as we swim around in the dawn's early light. It would look a lot better if it was sand instead of gravel, but get back in there. There's no point in talking about pubs now as a possible way of escaping the vicissitudes of one last gurgle before we got back in safely. Where's my potatoes? I need potatoes. Yeah, so we're doing pretty well here. So between here and my original Tower of Eccles. By the way, I really need my Silk Touch enchantment, or we're going to have to go get a stack of grass blocks from the Noirland store. I mean, it's not going to be too much of a bother, because as you can see, it's actually pretty simple. I mean, I've got 3 homes now. I don't really need more than one. Well, I suppose what I could do if I wanted to is maybe get rid of the Tower of Eccles, but I put so much effort into it, and I've pretty much stripped the place of anything remotely useful in terms of materials. I might as well keep it. I mean, that is the first place that I managed to conquer back when I was still here we are on the surface, so let's take a look down. There we are, see me? Hi everybody. It looks so much better when you're not deep underwater. There's somebody else's dome there. I went inside and had a bit of a look. Wasn't much to see actually, and also it was pitch dark, no lights at all. Scared actually. People are talking about Silk Touch. I've actually got a diamond shovel ready to Silk Touch enchant. Maybe I should try it. Now also please note, I am, at this time, I was very close to becoming a lord. So I've decided to pass the time by swimming around and seeing what the neighbours were like, because I saw them as I was sort of bumbling along here, looking for a good place to set up an underwater fortress of meat and doom. The meat, as you can probably notice, is very fresh. So a little while later, this happened. I started wobbling northward ho again and found this house on the hill, which they just pointed out I actually saw just coming along, and there's a great big tower next to it. Very big and very straightforward, straight up and down. You can tell, can't you? As I get more and more excited about getting closer and closer to becoming Lord. Look at that, 3 minutes to Lord. 3 minutes. I was going quite bonkers. And there's some sort of weird thing there involving rock and... Is that cobwebs? Strange object. Then again, it's probably decoration or something, or they put it up there so they can say, oh look, there's my outfit. Weird thing, isn't it? Just cobwebs and rock. And here's somebody's rather impressive wooden metal structure. So I'm taking a look at what sort of things I've got on me, obviously. And they've done this place up nice. They must have, I wonder if they found some flower forest and started just combing everywhere. I can't quite see how you get to that house on the top there. So let's see whose it is. There's bound to be a sign around it. Ah, here we are. What's this? Ah, this is Sir Warsworth's place. Very nice, very nice. And who's this fellow with the Enderman head decoration for the pool? Or for the flash? It's Lincoln. Lincoln who? I'm not sure, but he has a house of what the F? I thought of going in and have a look, but nah, it's not polite. 2 minutes to a lord. Yes, it's possibly the most important and exciting thing that could happen, as opposed to me blathering on. I mean, probably even more devastating and exciting would be the instructions. Who's this? No, now, I can't tell. Can't see in this preview. Yeah, that's right, I can't read it. I know that the name ended with the number 909. The one after 909. Because my baby's travelling on that line. I think I've got yeah, one after 909. I think I have a copy of Liebark singing that track. I mean, they did a few other Beatles covers as well. I can't see how to get to the house on the hill to find out. Well, it's not so much on a hill, actually, is it? It's on a crag. I 1 minute till Lord, and making a bit of a fool of myself as I get completely full of myself, being foolish over. I think we've got enough time, haven't we? So let's just hop around. As you can see, the auto-promote system gets terribly excited. I mean, it's literally up to the minute updates on how soon you are going to become Lord. And look at that, 0 minutes till Lord, so that means less than a minute remaining. Thrills, excitement. And of course, people were trying not to talk about the All Blacks, which is unsurprising. Somebody said the All Blacks are wrecking, so they couldn't divide them into. I don't even know what the end of the score was. So the All Blacks were either wrecking as in crash and burn, or the All Blacks were wrecking the opposition, which is the way things should be. Hello, sheep, and hello, mysterious cobblestone pillow of mysterious cobblestoneness. Oh, there we go. I'm Lord, and it's going to go straight to my stupid little square head. Just watch me as I go. Kneel down, and say after me. I'm shorter than the famous Eccles. I don't need to tell you that they refused, do I? Which is understandable. After all, famous Eccles. Well, the famous Eccles really should not allow anybody to divulge the secrets that lie in his nether garments. Blech. If you don't know what I mean, you should visit Roger the Langridge's blog, because recently he's been redoing old Fred the Clown comics. Presumably that includes the one with the charming little rhyme, Fred takes a smell wherever he goes. It stings the eyes and burns the nose. To expect some change, there is no hope, for Fred it is said is a stranger to soap. Who was in here? Apart from nasty Ganubris. Yes, I apologise for my altitude, it is rather low. Has anybody got spare blocks? Oh no, there's nothing interesting here. I think someone yes, being taken down by a knight. I wonder if he, I mean, one of these days I'm going to have to buy myself a custom rank. I might do that for Christmas, if all else being equal. I mean, custom rank's expensive, but it's like a vanity plate, and I know just the perfect one, don't you? Just think what it would look like.